This girl had no idea her day was about to turn into a nightmare. She tries on a new perfume for her boss, and somehow it attracts 200,000 killer bees. No joke. Everybody starts running for their lives, but the bees only want her. She gets trapped with nowhere to go and jumps straight into a swimming pool. But yeah, the bees still won't leave her alone. They just hover over the water waiting. Every single time she comes up for air, boom, the bees swarm her face instantly. At this point, her boss finally realizes, oh wow, she might actually die, and calls 911. The operator tells her to stay underwater until help arrives. Cool, except how is she supposed to breathe? Then the operator asks, do you guys have a hose? So half an hour later, firefighters show up and see this poor girl underwater breathing through a garden hose like a human snorkel. But here's the problem. There are so many bees that even the firefighters are scared to move in. One guy says they should use smoke to drive the bees away like last time, but the captain's ego is massive and he shuts the idea down immediately. Meanwhile, the girl's getting worse. The bees actually crawl into the hose and start stinging her throat from the inside. Yeah, absolute nightmare fuel. And the captain still has no plan. At this rate, she's not making it out alive. But then Buck suddenly connects the dots. The place was hosting a perfume launch earlier. So what if they use the perfume to lure the bees away? Everybody turns and looks at Eddie, because apparently the plan is to turn him into bee bait. They start spraying this dude head to toe with perfume until he smells like an entire department store. Eddie's like, why me? And the answer is simple. He's the fastest runner on the team. Amazing. The captain gives him this dramatic little send-off like bros going to war. Then Eddie opens the door and starts sprinting laps around the pool. The second the perfume scent hits the air, the bees go insane. They all chase Eddie while the rescue team jumps into the pool and drags the girl out. Meanwhile, Eddie's out there fighting for his life, hoping the bee suit actually works. But the girl's condition is bad. Her airway is swelling shut. Her heart rate's dropping. Her organs are literally starting to fail. Turns out she got stung so many times that the venom is still pumping into her body every second, and pulling out all those stingers one by one would take hours. Then one firefighter suddenly gets an idea. Tape, that's it. They dry her skin off, slap strips of tape all over the stingers, and rip them out all at once. Honestly, weirdly satisfying to watch, and somehow it works. Her oxygen levels stabilize, her pulse comes back, the girl survives. At the same time, Eddie's still out there covered in what looks like 5 pounds of angry bees. Luckily, a professional beekeeper finally shows up with this giant vacuum thing and starts sucking the swarm away. Crisis over, right? Yeah, not even close.